Roll a die. Let's find out.
Roll the die.
Odds and evens.
You want me to say one or the other? I'm an oddball.
What's the side? Odd is Delta Green, even is Wrestling.
Ooh.
Okay.
You can roll dice wherever you have
Oh,
dice.
you and me? Oh yeah.
Or whoever. I know you like rolling dice though.
I do.
Roll them bones.
We got ourselves a little D6 here. I'm gonna roll 2. I'm gonna add them together, see what we get. You said odds or evens? Which ones are which?
Yeah. Odd is Delta,
I rolled the
even
7.
is Wrestling.
Ras.
Odd
You did
is
it.
Delta.
So we're deltaing up the place first.
Alright.
We'll clean up with a little rascal.
Little clean up.
Yeah.
Little clean up. A little.
Alright, so yeah. Nothing super kind of in line. I just figured some good kind of talk back questions. I know there's some
Debriefing
things
and
to like
chatting.
think about maybe.
Mm.
Yeah. Think about for the next mission, you know, like if you want to choose a new letter for the cell, if you have any character concepts, etc. That kind of stuff. Dropped the operation names
I mean,
in the thing for Houghton.
and if John wants Agent
Couple tied
Bayou,
for fourth.
Listen, it don't matter what cell we pick. When Bayou comes, it's Bayou. It could be Zico.
Yeah, the only letter that can't be picked
Mhm.
is A cell. Everything
Never
else is
take
fair
out
game.
A cell.
there you go.
Yeah, A cell is in the
It's
in the
canonical.
canon.
Yeah. So I've
Yeah.
heard. I've never actually read any of that stuff, but it's interesting.
Yeah, good. I won't tell you about it right now. You'll find out at some point.
Yeah, it's even better.
Find out naturally.
Yeah.
The only like
Yeah.
exposure I
Yeah.
have to it is from
Sorry,
Sorry
Honey.
Honey talking about it at some point, but they don't really explain much of it in those like after. What are they called?
Mm-hmm.
The little like wrap up
Yeah,
show where they bring
yeah.
on the scenario designer and all
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Chop talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Please.
So yeah, first question. Let's pick one. Favorite moments or scenes during the mission?
Ooh.
We'll say either favorite or hated.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Keep it extreme.
Ooh.
Extreme.
Polarizing. Let me pull up the bullfrogs because we had quite a few sessions on this.
Mm-hmm.
Not to complain.
Yeah, holy
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
like 30 hours?
Yeah. 9 acts.
That's a lot
9
of game
sesh.
time.
What is my favorite? I enjoyed a lot of the NPC interaction, at least with like the friendlies, both Tucker and Yarrow.
Yeah.
Buffington also was interesting because he had that like because he was so like open to the supernatural, he was kind of a red herring for me. Like it felt weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably one of the more fun sessions for me was actually the third and fourth sessions, which were when we went around door to door talking to people. That felt like that started opening up the case. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then finding the The dagger, the bowl, the journal, having the like
Yeah, that was a big one.
the cover up for like ghost chasers, rip ghost chasers that never got off the ground. That poor lady. If I was to go with hated,
Hated.
I don't know that I hated anything.
It can be an either or. You don't have to
Nice.
Yeah,
answer both.
I will if I think of something.
What about
Don't worry.
I didn't really hate anything either.
Good.
My favorite moment was the whole shed. When we broke into the shed, started grabbing and looking through stuff, and then
Oh,
ending
we-
on Sherry from there.
Yeah, you got the shotguns with the
Mhm.
cereals taken off it. It was the first
Oh,
time we've ever
yeah.
felt like we actually had like inventory to deal with. Like, oh my god, we're kidded. Is this what it feels like? I got to okay, maybe that's another. I got to use the shotgun on the mirror, and that was fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and especially with them trying to blast the door down while I'm in the mirror.
Yeah, that whole last bit was great too, because you could say it's loved and hated in the same sense because it's like because of how trapped you feel.
Mhm.
It's like you can't. There's nothing you can do other than the ritual, and we got screwed out of that pretty hard from losing the bowl and dagger. But I hated that, but I also loved it in the sense of that it was very appropriate for like story wise, like narratively, it felt
Mhm.
appropriate. I'm doing a lot of talking. Someone else say something.
You want in on this, Ty? You want in?
I mean, are you sure? Like, what? I think like definitely one of my favorite moments was when we investigated the house for the first time because it had like a real like fucking the Conjuring style.
Mm. The first moment of like not knowing what it's gonna actually do, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
it's
how screwed
Mhm.
are we?
Where like me with the puppet and the ghost girl, and you guys in the bath with the ghost kid.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Anton.
Nice.
I guess I also just really liked when we went into the house and like things started to go south. Like when finally my purpose arrived.
I thought for sure. You know, my favorite moment was putting a bullet in the van and setting it on fire.
My favorite moment
No,
was
I
when
mean-
I killed
I mean-
everyone.
No, I mean it was cool. It was epic.
I would have
but
respected it,
fucking hated
alright?
I fucking hated that moment. I felt so bad.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, you shouldn't. I'm just giving you crap.
I'll be honest, that was probably my favorite. I did not see that coming. I mean, I kind of did. I knew you were gonna try and sabotage, but I thought it was gonna be like once you got to the house or something. Like you would sneak back to the house with Yarrow
Yeah.
or something.
That was like my original plan. I was like when I heard like they're going to the house with the stuff. How do I get out like from Yarrow and maybe even get his car and like get
Mhm.
there and then when it was like, oh, I am there with the chemical truck. I have my weapon. I need to double check
Yeah.
this. Okay.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
if you'd missed that. Like, I think at that point, if you'd missed that, Trigger would know, like, with beyond the shadow of a doubt, he could not any longer trust you. If he saw you again, it would be like essentially either take down or shoot on sight.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
100%.
was playing
Mhm.
it like Trigger felt like if he kept you far enough away from the house, you were okay. Like he believed you were okay.
Yeah, I think that's something that I liked about this scenario too, or I mean lots of things, but like not knowing exactly what Ty's situation was. You know, like so she was compelled to defend the house, and she had like an obsession with it personally, which kind of didn't really come into play, but beyond that, like she would have no memory if the house like kind of compelled her to defend it. So that's why she acted the way she did after she, you know, like that first kerfuffle. You know, so it's not like she was thinking about how could she get you guys, like the house kind of temporarily compels its defense, and people aren't aware of it.
Mm.
Kind of like throws some moral gray into it, I think. But yeah, and then with Nidge, that was just like a straight up possession by the house.
Yeah.
The obsession with the house, I was not like quite sure how to play that out for like 2 reasons without making it too obvious, because like it would be strange to make it too obvious because my character was like had an intelligence score of 18, so it would be strange if she made it too obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like maybe it would have been interesting if they searched your things and found like, you know, similar journal writings or whatever. I did tip at the Toph that, you know, when she did her psychoanalysis of you that one later night, that you had some obsession going on. But I tried not
Ooh.
to tip too much.
Yeah, see if
I
she
guess that
will.
was something else that I,
Mhm.
yeah, kind of enjoyed was like the individual stuff that was going on. A little bit behind the scenes. But okay, sweet. Was there any other additional thoughts on that question?
Yeah.
Midge? Any
The free for
favorites?
all, no disqualification title bout in the master bedroom. Shit.
The tag team matchup.
Yeah, that was great. And
I don't know if
Yeah, it was
that
for the
was a
tag team
tag
title.
team, it was more like a 2v1v1.
yeah, it kept they kept
it was
switching.
good versus bad.
Well, they kept switching alliances throughout the whole thing.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of subversion going on there.
But besides that, when Trigger literally knighted Yarrow,
Gave him the keys to the
Yeah.
kingdom.
yep. And that was like before he became an actual agent. When he's like you don't even have to ask. When he told him that.
Oh, he's like, was he willing to die? He's like, of course I am.
It was so dumb.
For king and country.
It was like a moment when Drew was controlling Yarrow and Yarrow was kind of like, so does this mean I'm a part of the group? And you said, you already know. Oh, you don't even have to ask. And how wrong it felt for you to say that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of moments like that with Yarrow. But that made it fun.
Yep.
That made it fun.
It was like the MVP.
Oh yes, my least favorite moment of the whole campaign was when I found out that Yarrow has a higher occult skill than me.
Oh, so like in the book he has stats, and it's only 31% in the book. When
Yep.
Nidge like built him as an actual character, he went higher.
He learned. He learned so much.
That's right.
He read one real occult thing and suddenly his mind opened.
Oh yeah.
It's true. That's all it takes.
Beer.
All the theories
That's
start
right.
clicking together. Everything goes into place.
All the things he dismissed in his career made sense.
We're real.
All right, moving on. Moving on to the next question, and this one may be a little bit quicker. But how did you feel about the pacing of the mission? Were there sections that felt too slow or too fast? Obviously, this was the longest mission we've done so far. So
Oh my god.
I think the pacing was good. If it went like if it felt too long, it was probably more the player's fault. We discussed about a lot of like stuff a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, yeah. Which, to be fair, I actually kind of find fun as well.
Yeah,
So-
sure.
So that's one of those like, as long as the players are having fun, then the pacing's fine. Nothing really felt like it dragged, and I felt like, if anything, I would say towards the end, when we were swimming in the bowl, you know, circling, like, oh, there's really nothing left to do, and like grabbing for straws for trying to find anything we could do.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That felt a little long, but that's because I was like trying to figure out anything I could do. And at a certain
Yeah.
point, I was like, well, face the music at this point. You don't have anything else you can do with these, you know?
Face the music.
Yeah. In the darkened room.
Music from a darkened room. Yeah.
Yeah.
High five.
Nice. Yeah, pacing wise, I thought it was good. It was nice to take a break from the breakneck speed from the first two of like,
Oh yeah.
you got 2 days, get it done. This time we had a whole week to screw it up. It was nice. It was like a vacation.
Vacation mission. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Toph, any strong feelings one way or the other?
I think she's away right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me look at the questions.
Yeah. I think I'm probably pretty much done with the first one.
Yeah.
NPCs, antagonists that you stood out. I know we all were
I mean, I already
fans,
answered
or
mine.
love hate of Yarrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
the goat.
Lucas has to make a comeback.
Lucas, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo night, Lucas.
The Batman of Bango.
Yep.
Yeah.
He can't keep getting away with it.
A lot of banger NPCs in this.
It was. It was.
Alright, yeah.
Old side of town knows how to play,
Character
dude.
Yeah. Oh, little Anton. How do we feel about little Anton?
I wish Taboo was there to slap him in the face.
This is an interesting question. Any choices or actions you wish you'd handled differently?
Not for me.
I wish I had hacked
Oh,
the very first episode into that.
I knew that was gonna come up for you.
Oh man, I even said it. You know, I think on the very next one, I was like, God, I
Mhm.
could have hacked into there and done all
Mhm.
kinds of
Yep.
stuff.
I-
But I didn't think about it at the
Yeah.
time.
I think something I didn't do. I as a well, me personally didn't do enough. If it's a possibility, it's like asking for resources in more like a kind of knowledge from the program from Delta Green to compare or something like that.
Ah. Ah.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Can you keep talking about that?
Got some examples?
Loudly into the mic.
I don't quite catch what you mean.
I mean, for example, if we saw like when we found out what the ritual was, or like other stuff like the entries like requesting if they have anything on that matter from other missions, like sources I could compare
Oh.
to.
I see.
Ah.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know. It could be interesting. Yeah, like especially maybe, like the way I would imagine it, and you guys didn't really encounter it with the Marlene mission, but like there was a green box that this dude had, and like you guys could have totally just raided it and kept it for
Yeah.
yourself,
Ooh.
and studied it between missions. So like you could build your own like little nest of unnatural things to study with. I don't know if Delta Green would like. I imagine they would kind of harsh that vibe, like try to lock down access and keep it all secret. And
Hi, Diana.
compartmentalized.
Fave.
I was just thinking about it because, like, especially
Desi?
that mission with like Nyalofatet
John.
being like an entity that has like
Mhm.
that's also like they have it's kind of known that they have like dozens or hundreds of codes all over the planet, and since it's just
Mhm.
such a big threat, maybe they would have had something on it.
Yeah.
I considered that actually.
For sure. All right, sweet. Yeah, so maybe attempting to lean on the program a little bit more.
So it'll be like more conversation with Snyder with your agent. Because what everybody had access to Snyder, right? Just when they wanted to use it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you could call him.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
I was happy with
I
how
think I
tips played out.
I think I even got like, how would I say it, as a perk that I can request something like that.
Really? You got a perk? You got a perk? Oh, shit.
So to say, I just need to find it. It's
That was
somewhere
from
in
the
my
burner,
banner
I
phone.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can yeah, I don't know. I'll hold on to this for now.
Ooh.
I'll keep my
ooh.
secrets for now.
Ooh,
Come on,
secrets.
then.
More
Keep your
secrets.
secrets.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes,
okay,
I
so
can.
there's some
I can.
good,
I could have sent and received top secret case files through dead drops.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
That's
cool.
right.
That's all part of learning how to play your character and their specific abilities for the game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's not obvious always.
The next one, you already have a grasp of how to play now. So next character's gonna be fucking dangerous.
Well, for different reasons. But
Mhm.
yeah.
I might skip back to this section, but I'm gonna skip ahead.
Yeah.
Mechanics and challenges.
Oh,
Any
love 'em.
particular like mechanics or rules that we did that felt cumbersome or challenging?
Nope.
Cumbersome?
Love them. I love them.
Yeah.
No, they've been narratively appropriate. There's never been like a time where I felt like it's unfair or bad. There have been times when it's supposed
Yeah.
to be bad, and then it's like, well, yeah, it's supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
No,
just say
I like
like
VG stuff.
yeah, I think I'm in this mission in particular, but maybe just overall, like I'm still feeling out the sanity thing.
Mm.
Like, because I'm kind of what I think back to is like that when Ty was like continuously interacting with that thing, and I had her do multiple checks, and then I feel like I kind of like came back off of that. Like I kind of, like changed positions on how I was ruling it.
Like,
and
yeah, like
it's like
maybe I
obviously
shouldn't do it that often, or
yeah. So I want to try and be consistent, but I think I'm still kind of feeling out like where that line is.
Mm.
That's fine.
I mean, I can see that was kind of appropriate though, because I could have cancelled the interaction at any point if I wanted to.
Mhm.
And you knew by
Yeah.
the second time that every time you interact with it, it's going to cause sanity loss. So
Yes.
yeah.
And I guess if you like the harsher, I guess it's like playing on easy or normal versus like hardcore mode. And then yeah, like once you've maxed out, like you won't take additional sanity loss, but could potentially you would be throwing away your bond at that point if you kept projecting.
Wouldn't know
I don't
anything
know.
about
Anyways.
that.
Speaking of.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Something I was thinking about. I kind of just wanted to bring up and see how people felt about it. We still good with like keeping it hidden and all that stuff?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Enjoying that
Yeah,
part of
that's
it.
still.
That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
Never knowing when that fucking bus is gonna hit you.
Yeah, having that moment of like, all right, if I made the save, it probably, usually if you make it, you take like 0, 1, nothing
Mhm.
big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then you're like, well, how good was my roll? What are the
Mhm.
chances that I made it?
Yeah.
That's kind of a fun little mini game of itself, I think, for me at least, of thinking like, okay, do I risk the bond on this or no?
Mhm.
So yeah, I like it. I like it hidden.
Yeah. And then it only really goes south when you lose 5 or more. That's
Yeah.
when you have to run or
Oh.
fight or like just freeze. But
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with where
The combat stuff seemed to go pretty smoothly from my side.
Yeah, combat was good. I mean, granted, there wasn't a whole lot of it here. It was mostly just,
Yeah,
back-ended.
just
but,
the final scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. We had some good laughs with it.
Yeah.
Tibbs had his moments where he would miss, classic Tibbs.
Yep. fucking hit every roll before for so many sessions, and then when it mattered.
He crits when he needs to know what flavor the gravy was he ate for breakfast, but you know when he needs to shoot like the bad guy, he misses.
Well, you
Go
know,
outside of a barn.
that
can't hit it,
actually worked to how I built that character. Like he shines as
Yeah.
an investigator, but and nothing else.
dude. Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
Walt Taboo, what he shined fighting, but nothing else. Nothing
I beg the question: is your next character going to be like a specialist still, or are you going to try to generalize?
Dude,
Or do you know?
I'm thinking a face character.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Jimmy Whispers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Little Whispers. Yeah, face character.
Any
would be-
aspects of the mission you would like to see more of in future sessions?
Ooh.
So I guess it's like between the investigative bit,
More
and the
investigative
encounter
bits.
with the unnatural.
Oh, come on, let us investigate. That is the good. That is the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so long as you keep a good balance of the two. I definitely want to make sure we have like, what's the right way to put it? Supernatural events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To push you as well,
Mhm.
because like, with this one, there's like the let's dig in and investigate side of things, and it's good to kind of force us to go into the house, just using this mission in particular. That way we get to interact
Mhm.
with that and get to see that, you know, see what the stakes are, kind of thing, see what's up.
Mhm.
I think it was a good, mix. I think you set it up fine with how it went. Because combat is fun, but I'm also a little like scared of combat. And you should
Yeah.
be like.
Yeah, like in this system. Yeah. Like it would be
But I like
different if
doing
you're
it,
going up
still.
against like human threats,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which would certainly come up. Like if there had been a cult that showed up and you guys suddenly had to have a shootout.
Yeah, fist fight with
Um,
a cult. Boxing
yeah.
match. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. I think that I'm gonna advance to kind of the last batch of questions I have here.
The good ones.
Any unresolved plot thread, character arc you'd like to see? Oh, addressed? I don't know if that's the right word, but
Mm-hmm.
any unresolved plot threads or character arc stuff that you have questions about?
Oh.
That from
That's
any
where the program
sessions,
reveals
or
all.
just from this one in particular.
Oh, I guess whatever.
For like the T cell arc.
Yeah. We can't be like, well, what about Marlene? Would she have ever come back? You know, that kind of thing. Or are you asking specifically like
Oh, okay.
with?
Yeah, Marlene, I can't spoil because she could potentially come back into play. For
Okay,
another
that's what I'm asking.
episode.
I'm like, how open is the
Yeah.
question?
I get for this mission. Let's keep it constrained to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't imagine we'll play this scenario again.
No, most likely not. Even though we'd probably get like brand new stuff, even if we did it. Like,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah, I
when
wouldn't run
entering
this
the house,
game.
because that list of shit was huge.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of. Did we have any like unresolved stuff?
Besides
That,
the ghost
like-
chaser.
The ghost chaser woman,
Well, Hannah was asking if the sheriff was actually an ally.
Buffington.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true. True. We could let Chad ask some questions on that too, because a lot of us here have read the
You and
have read the
Deep.
debriefing at this point to see what was up.
Yeah. When I was playing not Yarrow, Buffington, I tried to keep him like with the professional face, which is why I think kind of the early interactions, like he didn't, tip his hat in any particular way, but I hinted at it, or tried to hint at it in that last interaction where you kind of gave him the full debrief and like he stopped taking notes when you mentioned the crazy parts, but didn't didn't like dismiss you or
Yeah,
um,
that threw me
yeah.
off too, for sure.
Yeah, that was something that didn't entirely come out. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that's just kind of like how I tried to play it.
Yeah, which is fine. That made it interesting in its own right, because it's like, can I trust him or not?
Yeah, him and
Mhm.
Rules is written though. Apparently he was pretty good. He's a good old boy.
him and Tibbs could have been friends.
Yeah, could have
Yep.
been. Could have been.
And I liked how it even said in the the mission notes, he would be a good friendly or someone like that for the
Mhm.
program. Like he's very much someone
Yeah.
that they could lean on.
Yeah, that was something else that I think I tipped your way.
You did say Snedeker, I think, when we talked to Snedeker, mentioned it
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
based on what we said about him.
And we had a moment too where we thought about bringing him in, and then Trigger's like, no.
No.
There was a moment
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Tibbs
Damn,
brought.
I let Yarrow in, but I didn't let Buffington
Yeah,
in.
because Tibbs mentioned it.
I'm glad Trigger's dead. Dude.
He literally asked if should we bring him in? Should we bring him in? Before he told them about, hey, we need a patrol, we need to get access to the house, because he was doing all the talks with them. He's like,
Mhm.
do we bring him in or not? And you're like, it took you a while. You thought about it. You thought hard about it, and you said no. You said-
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah,
In my head
Yarrow got
too,
it.
like behind the scenes,
Mhm.
if Buffington had been suspicious of you guys and your activities, like he would have checked into the FBI a bit more thoroughly, would have like tried to learn more about your information, would have had his patrol cars like reporting on your activities and that kind
Ooh.
of thing. But that none of that happened, and like developed into a complication, like the news
Ooh.
people did.
Like the news people did.
Yeah. Fucking Diana.
Oh, actually, now that you mentioned Diana, what kind of
Mhm.
fucking story does she run with seeing these deaths?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she eventually. I was debating having her show up at the house. Like when you guys were there to do, like she was gonna show up at midnight to do like a overnight. But with it having become a crime scene, like I didn't think it would be reasonable for her to have access to it.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
I think I was gonna have her try to sneak in maybe. But anyways, it ended up being too much complication. I didn't want to throw it into the mix because he already had a lot of things happening.
I was surprised at the end of it all that there was no cult. There was no cult at all. It was
Yup,
involved in
no.
it.
I could not imagine or remember like where you guys came onto that idea. Like maybe
It's something
from
about-
the Notebook with
No,
the Italians.
The Italians, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
We
after
latched onto it.
55, 56, yeah.
For mother's milk. We're like, give us the
Yep.
cult. Where is the cult?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, even if there was a cult, it would not be in that plane of existence.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could have been a cult in the mirror or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
The old mirror world.
Especially for like that entity.
Was the smell of the gas anything related to anything particular? Or was that just something that
It was-
ghosts could do?
It was one of the room events.
Just a room event? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember exactly. It was like there were a few parts to it. Like one was the gas smell, but then it was like if an agent tried to turn it off. I can't remember exactly how it went. Maybe I'll look it up. But there was like a point too where like if you stayed in the house, like you had to roll con saves maybe or start kind of suffocating. But
Interesting.
Brilliant.
I don't remember. I'll look it up.
Huh.
It was in the kitchen. Pretty sure.
With the candlestick.
Yes.
Because I do remember reading somewhere in the
Yes.
scenario about
Suddenly
like,
the
house.
agents feel overcome.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Mhm. Overcome with the stench of gas, the whole house seems suddenly filled with it to the point of asphyxiation. None of the burners on the stove are on. Agents who remain slowly find the smell of gas fading. those who flee find all the doors locked, as if from the outside, and must collectively apply at least a combined strength of 25 to burst down the door. That's what I was waiting for you guys to like potentially
Freak out and try to
leave
get
the
out.
scene. Yeah. The more they
Yeah.
struggle, the greater the feeling of smothering.
Ooh.
And then there's some sand loss associated.
Well, it does feed off the fear, so that would have been delicious for the house.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Y'all played it cool though.
Did you keep like a running tally of the house's like willpower as you were doing this too?
Kind of. I just felt more like I kept it intuitively. Like I knew it was a big exhaustion when it
Possessed an agent.
when it
or someone.
yeah. Yeah, when it possessed Nidge, like that was kind of an all-in play. But before that, when it turned Townsend to its side with compulsion, that was another like exhaustive move.
Was there any way to
Um,
break them out of the possession other than like to perform the ritual? I don't think there
think
was,
so.
from what I remember. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, it was like for a D10 minutes, like you have control of the character. Period. Try to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
X, Y,
Anything
and Z.
essentially too.
Yeah. So thanks to my partner Nij for that part. And yeah, Townsend becoming the partner in crime. That was pretty late in the mission.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly which day that happened on.
Oh, when she became a partner in crime. Oh.
Yeah, when she became the Townsend slasher.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'll have to look at Tibbs' notes.
The Meadowbrook Massacre.
It was. Ty, do confirm it was the day we went for the tour, right? The house tour?
I think so. Yes.
And you went off here on your own to examine some things while we were with doing our own things? Or was it when we broke
No,
in?
Wait, was it the house tour when we broke in? It was definitely. I wasn't even on my own. It was like because I failed the willpower check when we entered the house.
Ah, damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I think it was the second time you guys went in the house.
So broke in.
I don't think it was
tried
the
to play it,
I
like,
think it was
really
the tours when we broke
Mhm.
in.
Yeah. You had the real estate agent show you around. That was like during the day.
Yeah, then we
And
broke in.
At some night after that, you guys broke in.
We broke in
Yeah.
twice into that house.
Didn't we break in 3 times in that house?
Well, if you count the because the second break in, yeah, the third break in was me by myself, and then y'all.
Hell, we were going for the high score for number 4, dude.
Yeah, you were on your way to the fourth break in.
Yeah. Things got a little too heated though, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there was the Desi stuff that happened in the mission.
Mm-hmm.
That I already kind of spoiled when we closed it.
Yep.
And then there was the news agency, which I kind of
I
like
mean,
had
we
to
would've-
write or
We
augment
would have
a
never
little
known
bit.
if you hadn't, or I wouldn't have at least.
Yeah.
I would have surmised it as the only person that
Mm-hmm.
had access to our room before we got there, so I was like,
I hope that comes back into play
Yeah.
down the line.
yeah.
Yup. We'll be seeing more of her at some point. And the triads. Oh yeah. So Townsend ended up getting compulsion, but in the scenario it also had like, you know, if nobody kind of falls prey or whatever, you can utilize NPCs.
Mhm.
I definitely was gonna have Yarrow be possessed, if nobody kind of got that. I was also thinking about the news people, and also
Oh.
maybe a triad person getting, developing a compulsion with the house
Oh.
as potential complications. But yeah.
If y'all had called for a death row inmate, would Snedeker have been able to get it? Oh, that was one of John's ideas, wasn't it? No, was that Ty's idea?
Oh, Ty, yeah.
I think we. I think
Buffington.
everyone had kind of that idea.
Oh, yeah, no, Ty was arguing like why it was kind of probably unreasonable or something. I don't know. But yes, I remember the conversation.
Would a Buffington have done that?
He would not have. He would not have.
I mean, to be fair, my
He would
first
not
thing for the sacrifice was Yarrow.
Oh, well, Snedeker would have done that.
Yeah.
Could Snedeker do that? Could Snedeker pull the strings?
Could he? Yes. Would he? Maybe.
Like, how exposed would that leave the program if he tried to do that for his agents?
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. We'll have to see when it comes up next time.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, Yeah.
See his reach.
that's one I'll save the ruling on. This isn't in my list, but is a question I'm curious about. Next mission, do you want a shorter one, a longer one, somewhere in between? What's our preference or taste?
I'll let y'all go.
It doesn't bother me either way. The
Nah.
longer one gives us more breathing room to cluster and walk upon our soul.
Surprise me.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Honestly, I'm okay with everything. I think like whatever you're in the mood for running. If you say, oh, I want to do a short one or long one, I don't mind either.
I'm flexible, but I do love the long missions.
Okay.
Lets me live in that character for longer.
That's fair. Okay. Do I have any other questions? I don't. I got what I need. I got what I need. Yeah. If there's other questions or things you guys want to chip in or circle back to, we can, but I'm happy to cede the floor to the RXW recruiters. if,
RXW
that's where we are.
recruiters? Is John back?
That was, yeah.
Or is he cutting a promo right now?
Who posted? Oh, okay. BRB. Check my Discord while there's a pause. Yeah, I think in terms of duration, I like to mix it up.
Nice.
So I'll probably throw in a few shorter ones before we do another marathon.
Oh, little curveballs.
Yeah. I mean, would make
Mhm.
sense to have like a shorter one at least for the next mission, since we probably need to get in an entire new team and they get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before
yeah.
they
New team to
step
cut
into the
teeth on.
shit.
Oh yeah, I may try calling up with a scenario. I don't know. This other one that I had picked out is fairly short, but
Nice.
also not. I don't know.
It's flexible then.
I
It's
guess
a,
we'll see.
it's a flexible scenario.
Yeah. Do y'all have like ideas in mind for your next agents?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I have two ideas, but I'm pretty sure like most people here want to one specific one.
Ooh,
Mhm.
what you got?
I don't know what you're talking about. Nish has like 30.
I have a bunch. Yeah, I have. Contingency plans all in place.
Is it a secret, these concepts?
No.
Should I set up new burner phones so you can tell me what you're...
No, cause I am willing to hear, cause that way I can be flexible with what I bring out, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would like something different from what other people
Mhm,
have,
mhm.
just to fill in some gaps in the team,
Like
Yeah.
having plumbing.
like having plumbing, yeah, and Rem. Because I have a lawyer
Yeah.
in the works, and I have a CIA agent, and I have a priest
Nice.
in the works.
Awesome. Awesome.
For me, it's like one idea was kind of like supernatural inspired from the thematic, but I know Rem was also planning to make like a mercenary thing, so that would fall in the same category. So I gave them my second idea, which is pretty much an influencer.
Nice. Yeah, that would be a phase character of sorts, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Spotlight.
That would be interesting.
I know.
That'd be interesting.
I know. John's been talking about Agent Bayou for a bit.
Oh yeah, this could be a really interesting team with an XL.
Yeah. And it will be a different cell, right? Oh, possibly. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ho, ho, ho.
yeah. It will definitely be a different cell if you want to choose like a new letter.
Nice.
Go for it. Yeah.
No,
In
no,
fact,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
I'll force you.
I want the new letter to be known at the session. I want to just be forced to come up on the spot with a name.
Huh.
All right. If there's no like selection made, we'll roll a D something to decide.
And how
Go
many
from
letters
there.
are in the alphabet? 23?
Too many.
23.
Yeah, 'cause you have to take out A.
26, I think, for ours. Yeah, so 25 maybe. Oh, so D100 divided by 4, kind of rounding, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, because you'll knock out 2 letters, won't you? A and T, just to give us a little.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, it's
That's right.
26.
Agent Scrappy Doo
Yeah.
reporting for duty.
I mean, I've got Foundry open if while we're waiting for John, if you want to build yourself somebody.
Good X names. Xavier, Xylophone. Those are 2 solid ones. I think that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Those are the best names.
Wow, you're forgetting Xena.
Xeno. Agent Xeno.
Not Xena.
Agent, no, Xena.
Hmm.
Well, the only other ones I could think about when I originally was making the list of X names for Drew to pronounce, they're all like Spanish ones. Agent X Files. Well, Drew did hint at Agent Y Files for the Yarrow files. The Yeezy.
Mm-hmm.
The Yeezy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you missed. You missed
I
our
also-
talk of that.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The legend of.
Of
I was
Yarrow.
talking about how like now every time the fucking house is in danger, just the Townsend just breaks out of prison like Michael Myers and goes on a hunt.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Might be
All right, John, we're turning over the our regularly scheduled programming for the RXW.
Ooh. So, let me get the old rule book open up here. Tonight, I think we're mostly just gonna make the characters and
Mhm.
answer some questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We can conjure up from the ether some NPWs if you guys want to, because one of the things I've seen some of the other people that have run the game do is, in some cases, heat questions you may not feel like it, applies to some of the other players.
Okay.
And if you want to throw that in against like a NPW, we can do that. Got a few ideas for that. I haven't like fully fleshed it out, but as far as that goes, I think me and you, Drew, are probably the only ones who have any experience with PBTA. I think that's
Mhm.
correct. Have you played anything like that, Ty? I don't think Rem has, and I'm fairly certain Nish hasn't.
Mm.
Played powered by the Apocalypse style RPGs.
No.
No. Okay.
All I've played is D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, Delta.
Yeah. Well, and that other like that German one as well.
Oh.
But I think the big primary difference you'll find between the two, just as in like a primer like explanation for it, is you don't really have like initiative in Played by Powered by the Apocalypse. You sort of go by narrative control. Either you have narrative control or someone else does, or oftentimes either the what do they call the I guess the creative in this case will have some narrative control over like the what the NPWs do to you, you know, since I'll be playing everyone else.
Oh.
So it'll be like a back and forth. They call it a conversation because it's really played that way. You don't really have like actions per se. You just describe what you do and you do it. You roll when you trigger certain aspects of a move, certain situational things. So that sounds weird and confusing. It's really not. It's just like playing the others. It's just a matter of it feels a little bit different than playing like D&D or Delta Green or that kind of style. The structure is just a bit different. So, you guys knew we were going to make some wrestlers. Do we want to go ahead and get started with that? Do you want me to roll randomly to see who we start with, or does anyone have like a concept they feel strongly about that they want to push forward?
Let
Or
I
have
got
you
one
had
I've been
much time
thinking
to think about it?
Oh.
I know Drew's had some ideas. I know Nij probably did as well because I talked to him a little bit outside of it. But I as well. I don't know about Rem though. I don't know if Rem's had one yet or not.
A couple, I'm just not too sure.
Not
You
too
not
sure.
Okay.
You got this guy, not sure.
Not sure.
So if you haven't, you're gonna want to look at the gimmicks and you're gonna want to look at the reference sheet. And I can pull those up if you do not have those.
Yardy yar yar.
I can link to the gimmicks here.
Yeah, if you could do that. The reference sheet should also be on that one.
Okay.
No, I actually haven't had the chance to look at what's on the reference sheet yet. So I'm not exactly sure what it teaches you.
Oh, reference sheet?
It's called Play Aids.
Oh yeah, from that website, right?
Yep.
Being creative, episode prep sheet, basic
got it.
moves.
Right there. That's the reference sheet.
I just want to see what's on there.
Oh yeah, this is what I saw in the. Yup,
Mm-hmm.
like the actual moves.
Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking of that shows like some physically like drawn moves to give you an idea of some like ideas.
Yeah.
It's like I think short of time, most of us here might know some very minimal like moves for wrestling. So we'll have some fun with that. We won't really
Let's see if I can.
be exact on it.
Be
Yeah.
exact.
This is cool. I didn't look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this.
You can get creative.
Oh, do you want to? Oh yeah, people. Never mind. I was
Mhm.
just thinking about the whole playbook thing of PBTA, but
I mean, playbooks are kind of like classes, but they're also a lot more open, I guess, than a class, because when you pick a playbook, you're not necessarily stuck into that playbook. You can, in fact, your advances when you get enough XP, which in this, I believe, from what I remember, XP is when you gain audience.
Okay.
Is one of them. There's different ways to get advances. I believe it tells you on your gimmick sheet as
Oh, Rem is being toxic, but it's true. But it's true.
well. Oh no.
Listen, the jobber.
Yeah, I heard there was an idea on making a jobber. Won't name any names on who it would be, but yeah. Um, I don't know if I should. And actually, this is a question of inexperience. I maybe might ask you as well, Drew. Do you think I should limit players to a specific gimmick at the start, meaning like each of you has to be something different, as opposed to you can't have any overlap?
I think
I
that would
almost
make it
feel like-
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like I should, yeah. So,
Mhm.
if you've got a particular one that really sticks out to you, you're gonna wanna claim it first, because it'll be first come first serve.
Look,
so.
I'm glad to go last, just so I can get what's left. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if there's no manager,
Yeah,
I'm
the
a
only-
jobber. If there's no jobber,
Yep, I'm flexible.
I'm a clown. If there's no
Yep.
clown, I'm the call up. I don't know how you can do it, but
No, I got a list. Don't worry.
I know you got a list. I know you got
Yeah.
a list.
The only one that I looked at seriously was the Luminary.
Ooh.
And this is basically like somebody who hit it big, kind of like initially, and then left to like have a Hollywood career or something like that. Some sort of outside career, and then came back to the agency as now as kind of like a has-been.
The Rock.
To some extent, but yeah.
Basically, that's what I think of. You know, someone who's like a big name that came back, but has like prior commitments at this point when going back into wrestling. We definitely want to have all of you have your concepts out before we actually do any of the reading for the heat questions, though. So
Mhm.
you'll definitely want to pick what you're going to be
Mhm.
before then. Did you have like a concept of what you wanted to be as far as like a gimmick,
Ooh.
Drew, or do you know as of yet?
When you say gimmick, tell me more.
Like the Undertaker was the dead man. You know, he was an
Mhm.
undead wizard kind of thing. You know, that would be his gimmick. Your
Yeah.
gimmick could be that I'm just really good at wrestling. It's a
know.
lazy
I'll have to
gimmick,
think
but
about
it is
that.
a gimmick that you could have.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean with lazy gimmick? Like, a lot of the really big ones are just, okay, I'm just really fucking good. Kurt Angle, CM
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, CM Punk is also really good as far as like, talking shit, cutting promos. So you know,
Definitely, yes. But like,
so if your gimmick is I'm good at wrestling, you better be good at wrestling. That's what I'm saying. Or
So the Luminary
better have
is
a big
not
mouth.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah, like their pop stat could either be look or real. So they either got like a good face, you know, whatever, or like they're good at selling the wrestling stuff, acting it out that way.
Mm.
They're not good at work, which is like the actual wrestling it looks like. And
Yep.
they're not like particularly good
As-
at body, which
yeah.
is like, yeah. Your body slams and all that kind of other stuff. So
Mhm.
Well, did you become like a movie star? What made you famous outside of the ring?
Yep.
yeah, I was thinking movie star is kind of like the easy. Probably some sort of like action series.
Ooh.
Okay.
It could
You
be
got,
like a
John
crime
Wick kind of
series.
situation going on.
A crime series.
Yeah.
You're the
crime
Luther of this
series,
group.
like
You,
leaning on the Delta Green stuff.
Hell
are you Luminary
yeah.
Tibbs?
Luminary Tibbs.
Played like it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that.
I just imagine the fucking CSI screen for the entrance song.
And it goes into like jazz or something, like
Yeah.
noir jazz. Oh, you'd be fun.
Oh, maybe he could be like what's his face on NCIS Los Angeles?
Oh,
Rapper dude.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I forget his name.
Oh,
He's
I
like
was
jacked up.
To
Ice-T?
He could be a wrestler.
It's Ice-T, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
is it Ice T
Maybe.
or is it Ice Cube? I never know which
No,
one.
Ice Cube is Friday.
Oh, Los Angeles
Yeah,
is
that's
LL Cool
It's
J.
not Ice-T.
LL Cool J. What?
Oh yeah, LL Cool J.
Oh fuck! Who was the guy
Yeah.
like who like the rapper who beat the shit out of Michael Myers?
Wasn't that ice? I don't know. Trick or treat,
And the
motherfucker.
slasher?
No, the trick or treat, motherfucker guy. Halloween Resurrection.
Oh shit.
Busta Rhymes. Busta
What's
Rhymes
it,
beat.
Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes beat the shit out of Myers in Halloween Resurrection. Taboo
Oh,
style with
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
That is taboo, 100%.
True. True.
Oh my gosh. I could not hold the candle to taboo, so I can't do that concept.
I can't do that concept. Give it a try.
You could always make him Yarrow like.
Oh.
Thinks they're a lot better than they are. You know?
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, yeah. That could be an interesting angle. Yeah, let me cook on this. Does anybody else have a playbook that they're looking at?
So that's
Playbook and gimmick?
Drew's
I know
cooking.
Nish says he wants to go last,
Mhm.
so he can fill in the slots.
Yep.
I'm thinking anti-hero.
Anti-hero?
Anti-hero? Okay.
Ram anti-hero?
What's
You're the badass that everyone loves. Whether you're sticking it to the man or telling it like it is, the audience identifies with your rejection of conformity. How do you keep your rebellion from going too far? Yeah. Anti-hero's fun. You got any kind of like idea on which one to be for? Other than I'm a badass?
I'm a bad.
That is totally fine if that's entirely your gimmick. Is I'm just a badass.
Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum.
I mean, the way I was thinking of it, you kind of mix, like I was telling you yesterday, Henry Rollins with Stone Cold.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and I'll say as far as RXW goes, if you play like female or male wrestler, it doesn't matter. Everyone can wrestle. It's not going to be any kind
Well,
of.
are you saying equal rights and lefts?
Yes, equal rights and lefts for everyone.
and Tombstone.
Tasteful memorial pile drivers for everyone. Okay,
Oh, so
we're
dumb.
looking at the anti-hero.
Nice. All right.
Let me write this down.
Yeah, we taking notes here too.
Yeah, I need to.
So anti-hero is definitely a heel? Or could they be a baby face?
Oh,
Anti-hero
yeah.
are most likely baby faces, to be honest. Like a lot
Most of them are baby
faces.
faces. If you look back at WWE, Stone Cold was one of the most loved.
True.
So you're a baby
Yeah.
face?
But,
Okay,
but
yeah.
in that same role, you had Hulk Hogan, who was a heel.
But
Mm.
He was a face for a while too, though.
He started
Are we,
baby.
are we talking New World Order, Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He became a heel.
And I think the book in here defines like I sent it to Drew sometime, and I actually might
Mm-hmm.
scroll up to that. But the idea of a face and a heel isn't so much that they're good or bad, so much as like
The role they
a
play. in
face is someone that has something they believe in and they'll fight for it.
Oh.
As a heel is they will do anything to get what they want.
The nature boy.
What would you like to like the typical like more like a heel and he was I guess DX?
DX.
Shane McMahon went back when he wrestled. He would be a big fucking heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Triple H for New World Order, I think.
Yep. I agree there.
Okay, so we got our.
Was Shawn Michaels
idea.
part of the New World Order?
Yeah.
At some point?
No.
He
No.
wasn't? What group was he? Attitude? What attitude era?
He was DX for a while.
Shawn Michaels and Triple H were
Oh, okay.
Generation X.
New Generation X. There you go.
That's okay.
He was part of some group. He was part of
But-
some group.
Yeah, but Michaels was a babyface for before that though, right?
Oh yeah,
His
Michael.
earlier in his
He was
career?
he
Yeah.
was he was the Val Venus before Val Venus came.
Yeah.
It was like Shawn Michaels was like a babyface when he debuted, and then he became like a massive heel, and then he went on a
Mhm.
break for a few years and came back as a face.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
it's similar to what was his name, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring out the heart.
So
family.
Rim, are you imagining being a babyface?
Ooh.
Yep. You gotta hate the corporation.
Hate the
Okay.
corporation.
Ooh, you could get in some good fights with
Nice.
the with management. That'd be interesting.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Nij, I'm already gonna write down as a heel because I already know it.
You know it. You know it. Oh.
I don't really feel like we need to have an equal balance. If you want to have one, like if you're leaning more towards like face or heel, I will say you do gain heat based on. It's a good idea to have at least one of each because you gain heat based on the fact of how many like player characters are faces or heels. Like if there's a face in the group, every heel gets +1. If there's a heel in the group, every face gets +1. That kind of thing.
Nice.
All I can say is, it says entrance. You know it's loud and flashy.
Loud and flashy? Yeah, yeah. You can take time to think about what that would actually look like, because as it is here, you can make it as cool or as you can make it however you want. The budget is all imaginary anyway, so hey, they're putting all they can into it. You want to have like cool like flying skulls go down like the ramp as you're coming out, the pyrotechnics going haywire, you know, all kinds of cool shit. Whatever you want.
Just for every like single house show, you can just like in high school, it's like an Undertaker WrestleMania entrance with like
Yeah.
200 cultists. And
Yeah,
stuff.
20-minute entrance for every person.
It's okay. It's okay, John. I got you copyright-free entrance music for me. I got
That is also something I would like. If you have like a particular song that you're looking for, find a copyright-free like music that's fun. We'll throw it in.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
let's fucking go. I have an entire playlist for that shit.
Yeah. Because I've been looking at like ideas for some of the MPWs. You know.
Back when I used to stream a bunch, this was a group I listened to a lot because copyright-free.
Oh yeah, this would be good.
I think I'm gonna try and use Mythic to generate a gimmick
Ooh.
for this character.
Ooh, I need to think about hailing from because I could do something good there.
Oh yeah, you don't have to pick what they have on there. So if you got a good idea, put it in there. Or if you don't have a good idea, it's parts unknown, baby. Let's go.
Parts unknown.
Especially if you're doing like something crazy.
So,
Which at least one of my MPW ideas is going to be like a parts unknown, supernatural gimmick kind of character.
okay.
From Death Valley.
Yeah, from Death. From hell, Michigan.
Alright, so I got the words carry portal, and I'm kind of like thinking Doctor Who, kind of like Hollywood vibes.
So he's like a
show kinda.
sci-fi boy.
Yeah, sci-fi action, some kind, or maybe like what's his face, Teal'c from Stargate.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
A fucking
He's in
Dr.
a show like
Strangelove would
Stargate.
also be fun. It's like always like first the name of the wrestler he's against, and then like I don't know, The Undertaker. I come to bargain.
Yeah. Now, is any of this going into his gimmick? You think,
Ooh.
as he comes back, you
Yeah.
know, because he could roll that up into something new as a personality as he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
It would explain
So
why the
some
audience score's gone down a little bit for him. You know, he's still got his fans, but you know, he's reaching out to new people.
Yeah, like a military background, perhaps of some kind, or like he played a military star, so like I think that's gonna be part of his gimmick.
Felt a little John Cena in that, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
The Marine. all that kind of thing.
ex-soldier.
Did you
so I
decide
think he's-
if
he's
he was
probably
a
gotta be
face or a heel?
babyface.
Face. Okay.
I think he's got to be a baby face now.
We're down with that. We like it.
Babyface, really? Nice.
So sci-fi and like military type stuff, or was he actually a military?
Yeah, like
person?
I don't think he actually was. I think just like his Hollywood persona was.
Mm.
Like like maybe he played the role of Guile in Street Fighter, Like he played a soldier type, but he was never in the military. No. So now he's got like some
Okay.
stolen valor kind of going.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Stolen valor. Holy shit.
You thought anything about entrance, or you
Oh no, we're not there yet.
you're not there yet? Okay. No rush, no rush. We got time. We're workshopping here anyways. Kai, what about you?
Ooh,
Uh,
Tyson.
I got my eyes on two specific
Yeah.
gimmicks,
Okay.
which would either be the monster
Mm-hmm.
as a baby face in this case.
Okay, we like it.
Yeah.
Misunderstood
or
monster.
But I also tend, since we are at like 2 for 2 in babyface, the provocateur as a heel.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. I like both of those. And remember,
Yeah,
you're
monster's
not
a cool
stuck in.
archetype.
You're not stuck in as a face or heel. You can actively have a heel turn or a face turn at some point.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I need them to debut as something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. I like either of those. Do you have a strong concept for either, or?
Um, I have a concept for both. I had a slightly stronger one for the monster, but I just need to workshop a little bit on the provocateur because since they are more of the like promo work, it's a little bit more to workshop around what the gimmick entails in particular. But I got the rough edges, I would say.
Okay. Okay. Have you had a chance to look through their move sets? Because they do get specific things that it looks like you get to pick two when you take them initially. Because that may influence how you want things to go. For instance, a provocateur, top one is strangely captivating. When you're the sole focus of the segment, roll plus look instead of plus real. So you'd be able to roll your look instead of rolling real. That might not mean much yet, but it does help. Once per episode, you can appear in any segment, in ring or out, and turn it into something about you. When you make your appearance, declare your agenda for the segment and continue on from there. If a player's wrestler tries to buck your plan, they break kayfabe. Gain +1 momentum when you make your appearance. I think Provocateur is interesting.
Mhm.
I think if I played, I'd probably play Monster to start off because there's so many ways you can play Monster. But the Monster gets a lot of negatives though. Like his only positive is body. His look 0, his real's -2, his work's -1, his body's +1. So he's athletic and big, but he's not technical. Kind of funny that he's got kind of low on real. So I feel like well, no, that actually makes sense now I think, because I was thinking if he works, what's it called, work stiff, then I'm like, well, I feel like he'd be more likely to hurt you. And yeah, actually, the negative means he'd be more likely to hurt you because he wouldn't have as much control, because you'd be more likely to botch. Okay. I think Provocateur is fine. I think either of those, though. Let me write both down, and we will... How the fuck do you spell Provocateur? Provo. Okay.
Ooh.
Fun. Given those options, Nish, what's your first selection of what's remaining?
The manager, Mr. President.
Man,
And it depends on management. So I see where this is going.
oh man, you and Rem are gonna have some fun. The anti-hero, the anti-establishment versus the president, huh?
Yep,
Is that what you want to call the character, Mr. President?
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
That way they're all forced to respectfully call him Mr. President. Your Excellency works as well.
Okay, listen. If your entrance song is not from Mr. President, I'm disappointed.
Maybe the Austin Powers Happy Birthday was. Or not Austin Powers, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
No, Coco Jumbo.
Let me take a look at the managers, see what we're looking at here. Body's negative, looks, yeah, of course looks up. Real 0, we're at -2, and then +1 stat of your choice. Okay. More moves. Ooh, you start with a few. Meal ticket. When you interfere on your client's behalf to win them a match, roll 2d6. When you speak for your client, they can roll. Oh, your client. Who's gonna be your client? That's interesting. That's interesting.
Is that one of your keyed questions?
That is a heat question.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Ooh. If you don't manage another player's wrestler, decide which NPW you manage and start with heat +3. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't compete, but you have the charisma, the talk, the walk, and the idea is to keep your client in the spotlight. In and out of the ring, are you satisfied to be in charge of making others popular? Okay. So you'll be a pain in the ass, but you won't actually
Wrestle, yeah.
One of your wants is actually to compete in the ring. Yeah. The ring, win or lose. Interesting.
Oh, he'll be compete.
You're gonna pull him in.
Oh, you had to get through the Secret Service first.
Is that the stable you manage, the Secret Service?
I hope so.
Damn, wherever you start.
Bunch of Delta Green agents coming in.
Don't worry, they can't check.
shit.
Oh my
still.
god.
They-
That
they-
is so good for your entrance. You don't even show up until they like line the
Yep.
ramp and
Yep.
walk down.
they all look like Batista back when he was Reverend Batista with like a suit, but the arms were ripped off to show off his muscles.
Yeah. That sounds so dumb. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, that's a solid start. We like that.
Oh no, it was Deacon Batista. Sorry.
Deacon.
Nah, I see Nish playing more like Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
Just an old goober that says woo. We love it.
Woo! Yeah.
That everybody seems to hate.
What are you talking about? He's great.
He is the best manager in the world. He only says blue and has like 2 moves: a chop and a figure 8 lock.
They're simple.
Well, you can have 2 moves: call the Secret Service and get out.
The presidential pardon.
The presidential pardon. That's his finish.
Oh yeah, if he ever makes it to the ring, the presidential pardon.
Perfect.
We've come up
Perfect.
with it. Think about what that's gonna look like.
And there he is, Beacon Batista.
Oh God.
Now, I could already imagine his move is pulled off by somebody else, and he just hangs over the person at the end. Just looms over their body.
Just 1 foot on him.
Yep.
Do you think he carries a flag with him?
Somebody carries a flag for him.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is that enough for us to start asking heat questions, maybe? I would say definitely write down your stats if you haven't.
Yes.
And we can. Let's see. Not it. Does it go over what those do in the reference sheet, or do I need to give a basic rundown on that?
It goes over my head.
Okay. I suppose I could still read it, some of it for chat if they want.
I have never seen Batista with this outfit. Holy shit!
That was when he debuted. He was like the boy of Reverend Devon when the Dudleys woke up.
That's crazy. He looks like a roided up version of the guy from Disturbed, the main singer. A little
That's
bit.
good. So John,
Yeah.
Hannah says the presidential pardon is brushes past the opponent, dazed, and then turns, gives a slight bow, pardon me, bang, gunshot rings out through the audience. Manager chosen, heel, holding a smoking gun as the opponent goes down.
Ooh. He doesn't even know.
Don't even know.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Throw that in there.
Throw that.
So then,
There's like snipers in the rafters for him.
to make sure I got this, the stats are when it says like body -2, look 0.
Ooh. Oh yeah, for anti-hero.
That's what I'm thinking.
For anti-hero.
Well, I'm just saying in general, that's how the stats are, right? Because I know what mine are. I'm looking at it, and it says add +1 to whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, to any stat.
Mm-hmm.
Body -2, look 0, real +1, and work -1. I would look at your moves that you get to see if you want to influence any of that, in terms of like min-maxing. Although
Oh yeah.
you really don't need to min-max that much in a PBTA game. It's more conversational narrative anyways. It's more for fun good times. Good stories. Whoa. Zoom way in. Do we have anywhere in particular we want the promotion to take place in?
Oh.
Because WWE is Austin most times, except for like special shows. I think it's Austin.
Ty will be the
I can
expert,
throw
right?
it somewhere. Yeah. She can tell me if otherwise. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
WWE is like all over. Like all of their shows are like just around. It's like the
Yeah,
headquarters are,
It's in Austin, I
I think, in Austin.
Yeah, I knew they did like special shows at different places.
I was gonna say I went to WWF a long time ago. Liv came here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a moving show, so we can. We'll start somewhere. Where we'll
Yeah,
start?
pick us a good
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 city,
venue.
so you can talk shit.
You can talk
Some
What
cheap heat.
size? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you either love it or
Talk
hate
shit to
it.
the
Get some
crowd.
cheap heat. Actual move called cheap heat in the game. You can do it once per episode. You can get some free heat by talking shit to the crowd or gassing them up because you love the city.
How big of a promotion / operation is the RXW? Is it like a small time, medium time, international?
I would like it to be, personally, around WWE or maybe lower, slightly lower. just to keep things simple for now. If we end up coming back to it, in fact, we could start it off as a little bit smaller, and if we wanted to like raise it to like a full on, you know, we could run matches, you know, on days that we don't have Delta Green, or you want to take a break or something like that, and I can try to have like a match card ready for whenever we want to do that, if people are into it and having fun with it.
Yeah.
So we can start off as like a medium, and we can come back to it. Maybe as a bigger one down the road. Because I had thought of adding the living promotion stuff at some point, just and adding rules and stuff on top of it, because there's different mechanics. And I guess I should say that as well. For the start one shot, I'm essentially going to use the simple promotion, which is doesn't have any of its own set of rules or mechanics. It just kind of functions the way it's normally should. We'll have a fairly small roster of NPWs, probably at least one per player, in case we need to do anything with like storylines or anything like that.
Storyline.
I totally got derailed.
Yeah.
My brain.
You're good. I guess I was just asking in terms of like, you know, are we people that like also have day jobs because we
No.
because the promotion can't pay us enough because they're so
No, it's
so
not- it's not
small?
that
Or do we have
good.
like a national viewership, you know, or
Yeah, because I don't think I could explain your luminary coming back to the company for that
Oh, true.
reason. It wouldn't make any sense unless you were failing hard.
The way I'm picturing it is
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of like old ECW,
Mm.
yes, okay.
where it had a pretty decent sized crowd, but it was only like that one night a week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty fair. We can go that. I like that.
Sweet.
Any other questions you guys have in general?
No, I'm anxious to dig into the heat questions.
You want to get into the heat? All right.
Bring on the heat.
Because I don't imagine the names of your characters matter all that much right now. You can figure that out and debut it, you know, on the day of the actual wrestling if you like. Although I do think your gimmick might come into play somewhat in some of the heat questions, so kind of think a little bit about what that's going to be. It doesn't have. I don't think it'll need to be set in stone exactly, but does anyone
Yeah.
want to go first as far as that is concerned for asking their heat questions? Because we have a pretty good idea of who's what now. Just to be clear, let me make sure I got this correct. We've got 2 faces, 2 heels.
Also, if Ty goes the
So-
provocateur,
Yeah. Kai hasn't confirmed one way or another on the provocateur or the monster yet. So
Oh yeah, I'm going provocateur.
you on provocateur?
oh yeah, two face, 2 heels. Nice.
2 face, 2 heels.
Shit, how would I not write down Mish's stuff?
You know what's kind of
President.
ironic, Nish? Your gimmick works somewhat with an NPW I had cooking in the background. I wanted to have someone who was like a spec ops kind of dude,
Ooh,
who would like come down from the rafters, like rappel down for his like entrance.
nice.
He might very well be a part of the Secret Service at this point. he may even be the person you manage, depending on how things go. So we'll see. Okay. Who wants to start asking their questions first? Now I will say, how many questions do they have for everybody? Is it just
One
4?
question per other player.
That's what I was gonna.
So
That's what I was
close,
literally gonna say. I couldn't remember how many questions they actually had in each section though. It's always. It looks like it's always 4 questions. So you would ask all 4 because there's 4 players.
Nice.
Or per other player would just be 3 then.
Mhm.
Sorry. Misheard you there.
All good.
Or am I rolling to see who asks? Because I'll do it.
I think Ram should start us off.
Yeah,
I'm
Ram.
not sure I even understand it at this right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So, this
Sure.
is the heat questions are sort of like
They're on-
They are part of your background of what brought you up, and when another player. So, like, for the first questions you have here is, who did I kick the shit out of to prove how tough I am?
Mm.
Did you beat up Mr. President? That would mean you two have heat going. You both would get heat from that, I believe. Is how that works. To start things off.
So then I would basically pick 3 of these.
Yes, you pick 3 questions, you ask it, and the other players will be like, I think that's with me for this reason.
Hmm.
So you kind of work it out and figure out what you think you guys have in common, what happened, Work these questions out together to help tell the story of what built your characters.
Then yeah.
And
We'll
like, how do
start-
we all relate to each other?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Then I'll start out with who did the very first one. Who did I kick the shit out of?
Ooh.
No, Mr. President makes sense for the how tough I am, but no, just for kicking ass, but not for how tough I am. Like, oh, you just beat up a manager? That ain't tough.
That's fair. Maybe you could turn that slightly to say that she beat up someone in the Secret Service, and
Yeah.
therefore you've got like a beef.
Now,
beef
now,
system
now
going.
my eye's on you.
Yeah, that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible.
You beat up the senator. Oh yeah, Secret Service member. Yep, somebody from the stable.
Yeah. One of your guard.
Mm-hmm.
This was during your debut.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is how you get the crowd to be like, I'm here.
I'm here and I hate the establishment.
I hate this tab.
Yeah, I think that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, I'm just double checking now really quick to see if you both get heat or if just you get heat from this.
Mm.
Pick one player star, players-
It just it says when you debuted your wrestler generate heat with your competition. So it sounds like both.
Wrestling player adds plus. Wait. Any one other player volunteers to answer that question, and the asking player adds +1 to the heat they have with the answer as wrestler.
Ah, so then Ninja would get it too.
Oh, I heard that it was one way.
That
That's what I'm.
seems like what I'm reading.
Yeah,
too.
it seems like that Ninja would get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just for the people that speak up. So that means when it's your turn to answer someone else's, that's when you get the heat with the person based on that. Is the way I'm interpreting that. Does that sound okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Nij will get the +1 heat there for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Question 2.
Oh, and then like, I would just say make sure like you note who your heat is with, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's different for each person.
Yes.
So you wanna
Yes.
look
It's
at
not an overall heat. It's a heat per person, per character.
Mm-hmm.
Who have I called out as slave to management?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I could take that one, I think,
Oh, the luminaire.
because my character kind of has that government persona or alignment,
Yeah.
but it's different enough because it's like, you know, fake government, fake military. No, I'm the reformed bit.
I'm different. I'm just built different.
What? What was this question?
Who have I called out as slave to management?
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if that makes sense with people, I'm happy to take that one.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I guess Ty wishes she was as cool as me.
Damn.
I mean, you say that. You just say that. No one else has cooler.
Let the promos begin. Cut the promo.
Cut the promo. Wait, Ty, you're taking that heat for you wish you were as cool as Rem?
Yes,
Whoa, nice.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay. Okay.
The provocateur.
Now,
Oh, that's
you
fun.
could also look at this as the person playing the wrestler wishes they were as cool as them.
Yeah.
They're like, my gimmick's
Oh, yeah.
alright, but it's just not quite as good as.
That's the way I'm looking at it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so Ty's character is interested.
Which makes it funny to call Ty out on that, because Ty's character's a provocateur.
Yeah, the weirdo who sticks out is cool in their own way. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's like how you get the heat with me by telling me, yeah, not cool. You just go full on Khalid on me. I spit in the face of people I don't think that
I
are
bite the
cool.
apple and spit it out. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Figure out who's gonna be next. in a
Sure.
sec.
Hi, since you took the last one, do you want to start asking questions?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, who thinks I'm all smoke and no fire?
Oh, definitely me. You're not even as cool as me.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Damn. Okay. Who's trying to steal my approach?
Who's trying to steal
What
my
is your-
approach?
Yeah.
What is your approach?
I don't know. I'm odd. Let's go with another one.
I'm
Who's
on.
starstruck by
Just
me
being like
even though we're peers?
Oh. Who's starstruck? Well, it's not Rem if Rem doesn't. It thinks you're all smoke and no fire.
It could be me. I could step up to the plate on that one.
The Illuminate.
I mean, you are the
It would
star.
probably. It would be like a secret kind of like crush or something, or like
wow. Kind of.
amazement. Yeah.
Wrestling sure has changed.
Okay, so we have who saw the potential in me to excel at being such an oddball?
Oh, I'm taking that.
The president.
Of course. Like there's potential. Like off the books kind of potential.
I see Ty becoming your like.
That was 3 questions, right?
Yeah.
Who next?
Oh wait, what were your three? All smoke and no fire, starstruck. Oh, and the last one was.
Who saw the
Who saw
potential
my potential?
to excel at being such an oddball?
Yeah.
Either way, Nij.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Paper,
That way we
scissors.
save best for last. I'll go next.
Damn.
Okay.
So, me. I think that's a John question, so I'll save it till when he comes back. 'Cause I think we've already covered that one. Who'd I manage a company to the ring? But if I want to include everybody else, I'm gonna do a different route. Who was
Okay,
trying to
back.
under? Yeah. Oh, hey. Okay. You want to recap Ty's questions for John's ears?
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay. One sec, let me put them up again. It was who saw the potential in me to excel at being such an oddball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mr. President.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Who thinks I'm all smoke and no fire? Was Ren.
Ooh. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And then who's starstruck by me even though we are peers? That was Jules.
Oh, the luminary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I imagine it's like a secret admiration.
Oh, for sure. I could see that.
Yeah. Now we're on the manager, and who is trying to undermine me with my client?
Oh, you already know who that is.
Oh, I know who it is. That's why.
Just give you a chance to jump at it.
Yeah, you
I
just,
bow to, I don't bow to this present.
you taking some heat?
Oh, I'm taking it.
Okay, I think this one. This is like a softball. See if the person I'm thinking bites. Who turned on me when I was their manager?
Ooh.
Damn. name I picked. That also.
And
Ooh, I think that would be a good one for Ty, maybe.
Mhm.
it could,
Because like
yeah.
you saw their potential, so you would have managed them,
Mhm.
and then maybe she said, "Fuck you, man. I'm striking
am-
out on my own."
True,
I-
true.
Kai is playing a heel, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It works well.
Mhm.
Heel versus heel. Let's
That
go.
could that could have been like I could have been like a really bland baby face managed by the president and then turn heel and become the provocateur.
Oh.
Yep. I could see it
We're
working
nothing
for my
without this
concept.
country.
I could also see it working for my concept because, like, when Rim called me out as being, what was it?
Yeah.
A slave to management.
Yeah, it could have been because of this. But
Yeah, yeah. Either of you.
they both
Yeah,
work.
so either way.
So who's taking it? Is Provocateur taking it?
Uh,
Uh,
sure. Or I don't know. Which is the other question?
Who
May-
Yeah,
maybe-
yeah, that's what
who
it is.
knows I
better?
have their best interest at heart?
Ooh.
Look, you two.
Yeah, that's between both of you. So you both can take one or the other. Who
Ooh.
turned on me and who knows I have their best interest at heart.
I mean the like best interest that could fit for the luminary. Like, look, he is like the model U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been in the business, so you probably know how this person works.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And well, it sounds like the Provocateur came after your time.
I mean, maybe you weren't even managing me. Maybe like,
I just you just heard from in the like locker room from whoever I was managing.
like maybe you're trying to manage me.
No, I think I
Maybe
am.
your goal is to
Oh,
manage me.
you definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. The perfect
Trying to bring him
soldier.
into the service.
Yep.
So like we've
Ooh.
had a heart-to-heart at some point, and I believe that you have my best interests in mind. I think that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The face of America with the president. What? You command
That was
you command
actually so
seats.
What?
I command a nation.
We're not the same.
Yeah, we're not the same. That's like if Drew ever turned against me.
So,
All right. Let's
oh my
start
god,
with
what if he
this.
gives you the 21 gun salute as a signature move too?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh no.
Who wants me to just retire already?
Ooh.
That's the fire there.
Oh wow, not me. I want to recruit you.
That doesn't make sense for you in that sense.
That's tempting, but I want to hear the other one.
Okay. Circle back to it.
You know what? No,
Who?
no. I take that because I feel like you take my spotlight.
Ooh.
Fair.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's awesome.
Damn, you admire her, but she's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That is some heel shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, we're getting it.
I think this one's probably pretty easy or straightforward. Who is honored to be on my team?
Ooh. Listen, Mr.
The
President.
Ooh, ooh. No, Mr. President, the honor's all mine.
Oh, well, maybe. Who knows about at least one of my dirty secrets?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I've looked that shit up. I'm gonna use that against.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Curious what that is.
Me too. I'll let you come up with it entirely on your own if you want to.
Curious what that
Oh
is?
yes, it's already cooking.
Be true.
Oh no.
Whatever you come up with is true.
Whatever. Oh no.
Heart Blanche. You could
Yup.
ruin this man.
Oh, I am gonna have fun with this.
Yeah.
Oh, you might need a presidential
All of our-
pardon to clear your name.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So dumb.
Oh, playing a total stolen valor character. That's right. But I wonder what approach Rem is gonna take under dirty. 'Cause maybe that's an
First
open
session,
secret.
and Rem's character pulls up the fucking Epstein flight list.
No.
Ooh. And now a quick commercial break.
That would send me sweating.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, that might be
Okay.
that might be the nudge I need to get Drew on my team, on my stable.
Yeah, yeah.
I can make this all go away. I can make this all...
That could be his heel turn.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Who
gonna
knows
be
where it'll take us
hilarious.
though? Who knows where it'll take us?
You got the picture of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. Damn, Hannah's just shooting today.
What else do you need from us, John?
Let's see. We got the heat questions. We definitely want to pick a want. I believe your want can change.
Really?
Completing your want, I believe, allows you an advancement.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need anything else for tonight?
I mean, if my one ain't obvious,
Down the boss.
take down the ball.
What?
We'll have to interpret what that means. Could be a lot of bosses.
Well, got a lot of bosses to get through. A whole dungeon.
Oh, was there an exercise of imagining what the last thing was?
Yeah, but I thought we would, rather than do that this time, we'll do that on the actual beginning of
The big
Mhm.
night.
real episode. Yeah, because you know how in wrestling they always
Sure.
have the recap showing like what happened the night before.
Mhm.
They'll have like big flashes of that.
Mm-hmm.
So think
Yeah.
about that because
Okay,
each of you
awesome.
will come up with something for that. I think that might actually be the big stuff. Everything else is just like finalizing your character.
Coming up with the name and everything.
Yeah. I'll give you time to look through and pick what moves you want to get because
Mhm.
you all start off with specific ones and then something you can pick.
So are we doing wants tonight?
We doing what?
Are we doing the wants, what our character wants, or?
Yeah, we can throw that down. Although I don't. Do you need to make that public?
I don't know.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
I don't think you necessarily do. Let me see if there's any ruling on
Oh.
that. I've read it, but I don't remember for this particular
Yeah.
case.
I would think we need to let you know so that.
I mean,
Like,
you have
you
to let me
know,
know,
like,
yes,
the-
but I mean,
yeah.
do you have to let the table know?
Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
I think it could be interesting for drama's sake to keep it secret, but it could also be fun to narrate, or collaborate.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like if somebody else is aiming for something similar to what I am aiming for, then I would want to change. Oh, but I mean, it could be interesting.
But maybe
to see.
not. Yeah, because I
Whatever.
see
It
there could be
Yeah.
Friction, right?
yeah, that's good. Friction's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pick whichever one speaks to you to get started. Your want can only be fulfilled
Yeah.
through a wrestling match that gets what you want. Interesting.
I got you.
When you do
I'll
fulfill your
message you
want
right
as a
now.
result of a match, win or lose, you gain an advance and pick a new want. You can also change want whenever it feels appropriate to do so. This doesn't gain or lose you anything, it's just that you have flexibility to shift what you want as things change.
Props to you.
That's what it says about wants. Small little section, so nothing too crazy.
Okay. How you feeling about this, John?
I like it. I like it. Sounds like a good little little start to things. Giving me some ideas on how to put the card together. Already got the heat going too, man. Those questions are good.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess homework wise, find an intro song for yourself.
Ooh.
Think about what happened last time on RXW. And
Come up with the name.
yeah, come up with a name and think about what your entrance might look like. Yeah, I think that's probably all we need to do because the rest of it's on me to set up the card and get it moving. Oh, and I suppose finish up pick your moves once you've decided, and let me know what you pick. That way I can actually.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I'm gonna be like honor rulesing it because I don't really have a foundry set up for it. Because I
Mhm.
don't have that.
Not yet.
Demi working with Drew on that, maybe
Nice.
trying it out. So, because we're gonna have to at least have foundry open to play the music and do stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're good to go. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. We'll find out for you. I gotta do some digging deep in my soul.
Deep
gotta
in
think
your
of a-
soul.
I gotta think of a good finisher.
Yeah, think of a signature move as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Also
That's fair.
important. But I just take Goldust's finisher move, just a kick in the balls.
Just a kick in a ball.
Yeah, but then
Well, I
you
mean,
add on
there's
to
also
it.
like the
you add on-
Samoan spike, stuff like that.
But to add on the gold dust, you bring it to the stunner. You just give him a DDT right after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you could have
Oh, you would make
Rikishi
a
and
good
the stink
tag team then.
Mm.
John, do you have a list of the NPWs, or a list of your concepts we could maybe draw from, in terms of
The
like
current-
who we might have had matches with in the previous or
Yeah. If you wanna talk about that, I'm
Ooh.
still working on some names for some. The supernatural sort of monster character is gonna be the Fear. We were looking at
Okay.
some of it is digital, some of it is actually handwritten, so I gotta find the handwritten stuff. Agent Bayou will be in it as the Creole Crusher. I may give he may go by his actual name. Creole Crusher might just be like a what do they call that? Just like a title given to him.
a move name?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have like an Asian pro wrestler, the Okobiro Assassin. I haven't given him an official name yet. I've got written down Spec Ops Soldier, but nothing else on the name for him yet. We'll come up with something. And I actually took a page from your book, Nish,
Nice.
and I want to have someone who's based off the Inquisition.
Yes.
So we're gonna have an Inquisitorial, and he's
Oh, see-
definitely going to have the salt spine for him.
See, you can't tell us because no one expects it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the swerve. He's just gonna come out of nowhere. Oh my God! The Inquisition interrupted the president's match.
Oh no. He's not American. I swear he's not American. I just can't wait to write the promos because, like you said, it's gonna be a presidential speech, like a State of the
Oh
Union.
yeah, dude. The State of the Union. I've gotten some other ideas from ChatGPT, just asking for like general questions of like names and things, but none of those have I settled on. So those are the ones I'm looking at right now. I'll probably throw in a couple tag team duos in case anybody wants to do tag matches.
Whoa! Damn.
I'm imagining that might be something that happened with my character and Ty's character perhaps last time. Like maybe he approached your character to like form a tag team
Oh no!
thing,
Wow.
and you said you rejected him.
Oh, that's good.
Projected him on camera in the locker room.
Oh.
Or maybe it's something he's thinking about doing.
Mm. What I'll do is I'll do you want to have like a separate channel in the Discord for it or anything like that, like a text channel I can throw something down onto, or do you want me to just throw it into general? Either way is fine by me.
Do we want to keep using the Delta Green one and turn this into general gaming, or do you have a?
I don't have
use
one.
That other...
I don't have one, so we could probably
Okay.
use the one that we had initially.
The OG.
Yeah, and I'll turn
Oh,
that
we
into like whatever we want it to be.
Ooh.
Miscellaneous gaming, and I'll invite you guys into it. Throw this
Either
down
way.
here.
Either way, but yeah, I think we should have a space for offline chatter.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what I'll do that, and I'll have I'll throw down the list of the roster. Anything else you guys think you might need in terms of that? Or ideas?
Ah.
Okay.
And if I think of anything, I'll add.
All right. At the moment, we'll probably do it Friday then.
Friday.
Drew preferred Fridays because it's the later night
yeah.
anyways, and
I mean,
it
I
probably
think
won't take as long as a Delta Green mission, but you never know.
I can't speak for Ty, but I know Nij's schedule's staying with him having Friday off. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday is okay. Like weekend is the best for me.
It's funny, there'll be a direct competitor with SmackDown.
Oh shit.
Like, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. This will be a good time. I haven't done GMing in so long. This will probably be my, like, second official time doing any kind of GMing, so I'm going to have fun with it. Definitely going to flub, make some mistakes, but we'll roll with it, have a good time.
That's not. I mean,
Hell yeah.
it's fucking great that it's wrestling done. It lives from flops and mistakes.
Yeah, botches are what it's built off of.
Yeah.
The legacy. Yeah, I felt like this was a good one to start off with. Alright, cool.
Oh.
We can just
100%.
chill, chat, do whatever you want at this point, because I don't think we got anything else to add to it.
Yeah. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, John.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
one thing
Uh-oh.
we did for your heat,
Yes.
I believe we're supposed to heat based on, let's see, faces and heels. Well, how much was it?
It was +1, maybe.
Once players ask and answer their heat question, everyone decides whether they're starting as babyface or heel. Every wrestler starting as a heel takes an additional +1 heat with every babyface, and vice versa. So you automatically get +1 heat with whoever's of the opposite.
Okay.
So
So-
note that down
so-
as well.
so then I get +1 with Ty and Nij.
Yes. Do any of you have like +4?
Like right now?
No. I think
Yes.
Let's see.
With any one particular person.
Wait, one person, no.
With just one person. Yeah.
No.
I think it's built in a way that you can't do that, but that's how you audience up, is you build up +4 heat with somebody and you get the extra audience in based on your storylines with them and their interactions and things like that. And that's what you want to do. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think each of us took at least one question with everybody else.
Yeah,
So that
that's
would be
kind of what I
+1.
figured.
Yeah. And then the baby haze face thing would make us +2 max,
Yeah,
maybe?
I believe it said it is possible to
Yeah.
have one person take multiple questions if they wanted to, but I kind of like the idea
Mhm.
when it's a smaller group to leave room for everybody to take one,
Yeah.
unless it really makes
Yeah.
sense. You know?
Yeah, because from the way it sounded, is like if you played with, I would say more than 4 people, people could double up.
Yeah, and that would
Mhm.
make some sense too. If it gets really fun and we like it, we could always get in like randos who wanted to join in once in a while. Not
yeah.
randos, but like friends. You know.
Yeah, because I would try to convince Chris to do this because he loves
Hey,
wrestling.
bring it in. Yeah, absolutely. It'd be fun.
Mhm. I would try my hardest. I would try.
We could either have them as a new debut, or they could bring on and play as one of the actual NPWs that's
Mhm.
already pre-existing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. We're good to go.
That'll be an option for your subscribers.
John will have to.
Give 5 subs and you can be you could be in the game.
John will have to trick
right.
Hannah into playing.
Ooh. I actually have another friend who introduced me to the game some time ago, who's
Ooh.
not of any of my friend groups here, that I may ask and see if he wants to play sometime, because he's a big wrestling fan as well. We'll see if
Nice.
Patrick is up for that or not. But,
Damn, we're getting the full promotion going. Let's go.
yeah. Oh man, this will be fun when we get it going.
Yeah.
Always a good sign when you're excited.
Panic.
I still have to think though, like how I wanna play that one outdoor. Is it wanna play it more like comedic, like a Fandango or Tyler Breeze style, or like still serious like Shinsuke Nakamura or Seth Rollins?
Ooh.
Mhm.
Either way,
Or
either way. And what could be fun with that is, like, depending on how you do in your roles and things, the audience may not like one way you're playing it. You could kind of swerve it and move it around, you know, because that's what they do, right?
Choo.
You got to think about how the imaginary audience sees you.
The imaginary audience.
ooh,
Yeah, that's what they call it, the imaginary audience. That's who we're playing for, dude. And the very real audience, but I love how they've set out this game. It's so good. For what it is, so niche, but like it does what it does perfectly.
yeah. I got an idea for something for last episode, perhaps. I don't know
Oh,
if I want
okay.
to spoil, but
No, don't save it. Save it up. Write it down so you remember it.
Ooh.
oh,
The big reveal
but
later.
I need to get other people's buy-in, so I'll message you guys.
Yeah.
I think I'll.
Only tell the people what you gotta tell. You know, make it fun for everybody.
Oh, should we expect these messages in the burners?
I don't know how we handle that, cause I was thinking of like, oh, do I make a secret DM question? But like, by and large, I don't think you need to do that on this one. If you're doing like secret stuff, you just say you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just do it, right?
Yeah, you just do it. Like if
Okay.
you're interrupting a match, you just fucking do it, man.
That's right.
But I can look into that and make something. I gotta invite you guys to the other Discord,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll throw that in for like. What I'll do is I'll manage that one as just sort of our non-Delta Green, whatever the hell we're playing Discord. It'll be like a miscellaneous Discord for it,
Nice.
for whenever we play anything else.
It could be anything.
Even a box. All right. Think we're good.
Nice.
Let's go.
Thanks again, John.
Yeah, man. I'll see you Friday.
Friday it is.
Friday.
Friday.
Same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we're rated.
yeah. Oh, maybe.
Alright, I guess I will peace out.
All
I'll
right,
have a
man.
good
Later.
good week.
Later, Drew.
Sleep well.
Work on
well.
that prep, Drew.
Hell yeah.
We gotta play soon.
Oh yeah,
I'm
itching.
I'm already on it.
All right. See you, dude.
Thanks, everybody else. See ya. Go say hi. Somebody who can't even pronounce their name.
I think it's Vi. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, just like your name.